What is going to happen here?
Listen, the Jets don't want to trade Jamal Adams, Greeny. That doesn't mean that they won't trade him. At one point in time, a couple of years ago, the Oakland Raiders didn't want to trade Khalil Mack, and then later in the summer, they did just that. And so I think there are teams out there that are investigating the possibility of whether they could make a deal that makes sense for Jamal Adams. But it's going to take somebody going to the Jets and really stepping up to give the Jets the compensation they need, and then perhaps give Jamal Adams the compensation that he would need. So it's a tough trade to pull off because of where the Jets are right now. Jamal Adams can keep mentioning teams' names and mentioning places he'd like to go, and there are a number of them out there. But the fact of the matter is he's under contract to the Jets for a couple more years. They control his rights, and right now they're not inclined to trade him. It doesn't mean they won't listen. It doesn't mean they wouldn't trade him for the right offer, but it's going to take a big offer if the Jets are even going to think about parting ways with Jamal Adams.
Now, for those of you who don't watch a lot of Jets football, he's not a good player. He's great. He is a genuinely great player, but it's something that is not considered to be a premium position. So Marcus, I come to you, and he's an LSU guy like you are, and I know you know him. But my question to you would be this. Do you rip up the contract and make him happy, which is obviously what he wants, for a player at that position in the NFL in 2020? It's an honest question. What do you think is the right thing to do?
Yes, you rip the contract up, G, because he's going to be a stalwart on your defense for a number of years to come. Jamal Adams has basically outperformed his rookie deal. Like, he is the catalyst for the New York Jets. He is the one place that has been of consistency since he arrived in the organization. With that being said, though, I don't think Jamal Adams wants to be in New York. I think the money would just incentivize him to stay there, but I believe his heart is already elsewhere, possibly in Dallas or with teams that he desires. And I know you hate to hear that, G, and I understand, because when you have really good players on your team that you root for, you want to keep them. But this ain't the first time. They need to just break up. They need to break up. We've all been in those relationships, whether you're a man or a woman, that you've been in that relationship, you say, man, she is such a good person. She does everything I ask of her. But there's something missing and I just got to get out of here, right? And then you meet the one that you marry and you continue to be with and you love and you build this life with. But you always remember that one that you thought could have been the wife. It was just something was not there. That's Jamal Adams and the New York Jets. Something is not there. Jamal Adams is ready to bounce. He's ready to go. This ain't the first time we've talked about this. This ain't the first time it's been come up. And it's obvious that he wants to be out, because publicly, Jamal Adams knows at this time, whatever you say in public is going to come out. I mean, whatever you say in private is going to come out the light. The dude was obviously recording and he said, we trying to get to Dallas. Stop it, G. He ready to go. Just break up, man. Agree to disagree and break up. Jets and Jamal, break up.
So what you're basically saying is that he's the only really great player we've drafted in forever, and he's just not that into me. That's basically what you're telling me.